My wife, Tina, she was sort of reading the script over my shoulder, and she just had this strong conviction that Patricia Arquette would be great to play this role. She had never met the real Allison, so she wasn't coming at it from that. And I thought, wow, what an interesting idea. And I mentioned it to NBC, and they loved that idea. Privately, I thought it was unlikely that we'd get her because she, was somebody who worked almost exclusively in motion pictures. But I had directed a movie a few years earlier with Jennifer Aniston, and it was produced by a woman named Molly Madden, who managed Jennifer at the time and managed Patricia. So I got the script to Molly, and I think 48 hours later, Patricia committed to the pilot. So it was very fortuitous, I think she brings a very, very, very heightened sense of humility. And I think that's extraordinarily important. When you meet the real Allison is actually very cocksure, very aggressive, very certain. And I mean this only in a descriptive way, somewhat arrogant. And I felt very strongly when I wrote the script this way, that I had this crazy idea that if someone were actually given this gift, if this gift really exists in certain people, that God or wherever this would come from would have to imbue the person who has this gift with an extraordinary amount of empathy and modesty and humility. So that's what I wrote, even though it frankly hewed rather strongly from the real person. I told Patricia when we were shooting the pilot, I said, if I had my way, we'd do 90% of the scenes with you and Joe, Jake Weber plays her husband, in your underwear with your hair messed up. I said, because frankly, that's how most married couples actually relate to each other. And the way we show how much we care for the other person and how much we trust the other person is not by how willing to get into lingerie we are, but by how willing we are to let the other person see us at our worst as well as our best. And she got with that right away. I said, so this is not a character who spends a lot of time looking in a mirror, because her sense of empathy is so strong that she's not self-involved at all. So here are the 10 outfits in your closet that will make work for the first season. And we'll see them again and again and again because you shop at these stores. And she got that, and she embraced that. And I think she brings that, it's that humility, I think. And I think men and women look at this show and go, oh, I know her. And again, I think it's someone they haven't seen on television. And I think it's less about the fact that she may be psychic than it is she's not thin as a rail. She's not wearing the latest something. When we do the show well, you don't really see the catering truck off to the right. There isn't a lot of artifice about it. And I think a lot of that's Patricia.